说的这个第三场开什么？
啊，等下我继续 ，OK。这样等他们哦，等他们进game。
哦，这样2个
5分钟。哦，我慢5分钟啊，我5分钟后才能看到他们有用。
是。哈哈哈。
可以了，我这。
我上2个啊！
他们进game了要跟我讲。
OK。
因为不然我也不懂几时可以看他们。
好，我。
Thank you。
Free Fire 啊，看到没有？
该 ready。啊，放地了。啊，放手啊，是吧？啊？OK。
Alright, welcome back.
Dire team pick.
去你妈的！哎，上来这边啦！哎，这边有听到你的声音了。妈的，你这边飞。
10 seconds remaining.
Alright,
Dire team
welcome
back.
back, guys, for the Kampar versus Sungailong Cup. And this is the match, the grand final, best of 3, game 2.
Dire team back.
You have Team Kampar, it's Team XingXin from Kampar against LG Rainy Xavier from Sungailong. So for now, the score is actually 0-1 in favor of Rainy Xavier. If they won one more game, that's it. They will be crowned as the champion.
10 seconds remaining.
And for those, if you are not really aware of how everything, just
5 seconds
will
remaining.
probably show you. Okay.
Radiant
Alright, and let's head into the game as they are now inside the drafting moment. So here we are, game 2. We have our Orga Magi now on the side of Team XingXin. Apparently, they just use for the team name. You don't really need to mind. It's Utah my choice, but it's the same. It's actually Team XingXin. So as you can see, both of them, they're from Utah University Tunku Abdul Rahman, and here they are. Probably some of them they probably graduated or somehow, but no matter how, this is a match between them, and it's time to see who actually have the upper hand. So we have Orga Magi, Mirana, and Centaur. And Orga Magi and Centaur are actually heroes that were being picked by GIF Esports.
10 seconds.
Wow, all of them
remaining.
actually changed their team name. But if you don't want to confuse, Utah my choice is actually
5
Team
seconds
XingXin.
remaining.
GIF Esports is actually
Radiant team pick.
Team Xavier. So now up to the third pick, Tiny, Winter, Bloodseeker against Orga Magi, Mirana, and Centaur. And up to the fourth pick, let's see what hero will be picked up
10 seconds.
by Team
remaining.
XingXin. They need to do this very carefully, because if they lose this game,
5
that's
seconds
it.
remaining.
That will be the end. Their journey for this cup will end here, right now. But if they can secure a comeback, it's only 1-1, and they earn another chance to get back the champion that they deserve. And now 1 minute and 10 seconds left on the clock. Fourth pick against a Bloodseeker is a tough choice, despite such an aggressive pick by the team GIF Esports. They need to come up something that can slow them down and probably counter them back. Alright, so now 50 seconds left. They looking at their bans. You can see
Monkey King.
GIF Esports actually banned on Bane, Earthshaker, Undying. All these heroes that they ban usually, they just don't care. They just ban because they don't want to see all these heroes. They're actually kind of afraid of Captain Kankar as well. That's why they ban it in their 5th ban. Meanwhile, for the Team Radiant, their ban was not really a respect ban, because all of their ban
10
was
seconds
just
remaining.
they banned heroes that actually destructive to
5
their lineup.
seconds remaining.
They don't really ban heroes based on what opponent are good at. So far, surprising pick, Monkey King for the 4th pick. This Monkey King probably to be used against heroes like Bloodseeker, because given that both of them are melee dominant hero, yep, you need heroes like Monkey King to go against each other. Of course, I believe GIF Esports at this point, they will come up with something different to counter against the Monkey King. So now 1 minute and 35 seconds on the clock. I believe both teams is gonna use their extra time to single last second, because this match is just so crucial.
Radiant team ban.
And wow, a Pandaren Brewmaster pick. These two teams seems to show abnormal skills and high level performance, because you see some of the games, right, they tend to pick heroes that are really good at, but in this
10 seconds
game,
remaining.
like this, compared to game 1, they actually comes up with heroes that
5 seconds
totally
remaining.
different to the previous lineup. It's like a total new lineup versus a total new lineup. So
Dire
this
team
just shows that both of them have quite a good understanding of the game. They can come up with new strategies, and that's why I believe their versatility is quite high. The only thing now is to see that which strategy actually work against each other. It's either the Team Radiant or the Team Dire. Alright, so
10
as
seconds
they
remaining.
proceed to the last band, I can still goes back to the bracket for
5
those who have
seconds
actually missed
remaining.
out. goes back to our Dota 2. Alright, we have 50 seconds left on the final pick. I'm sorry, it's just the final ban. They ban up Storm and they instantly get on in Walker. And now the final 5 is out. A Tiny, Winter, Bloodseeker, Brewmaster, and Invoker. I would say this is truly an aggressive lineup. Just looking at each of the
10
hero,
seconds remaining.
the damage is so high, like they can just chase you to hell, man.
5 seconds remaining.
It's just too pain. And Team Radiant, they really need to come up with something special enough that can at least control and hold on the game, or else this game is going to be over in just probably 25 minutes or even 30 minutes. Because this Seeker and Invoker, you know, Invoker can gang in the middle, in the early game with the Sunstrike. Bloodseeker being known as a truly aggressive carry, especially in the early game, and Brewmaster as well. So all of their calls are actually prioritizing in the middle game, early middle. Even though if you go for the late game, Invoker is still proves to be a very strong late game, giving the Cataclysm and all the Meteors and Tornado. So I'm not really sure how Team Radiant can counter. There's only 2 seconds left in the clock, and is that a random pick? No, and that's it.
Choose your hero.
An Enigma. Wow, 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 wow. This is getting interesting. And now the Enigma picked up by the Team Radiant. So the final 5: Magi, Mirana, support, I suppose. Centaur, probably for, you know, the offlane. Monkey King as a mid, or probably Enigma and Mirana. Both of them, they could swap their role. So probably one would be, probably Enigma can go for the support as well. So, well, we shall see how they lane, because it's pretty flexible. Moving on for the bottom.
10 seconds remaining.
Pretty obvious. Yep. Tiny can
5
Panda.
seconds remaining.
Each of them, they can choose whether they want to become support or they want to become a core. Invoker definitely is a mid, without doubt. And then we have Action Dota King as a carry, and then Winter Wyvern. So, final 5 heroes has been picked. That's it. Good luck to both teams as we commence the grand final game 2. So, whoever you guys are rooting for, feel free to share in the comment section. And of course, Sungai Long are actually leading in both categories, no matter it's in the final or in bronze match. That's why we really need some help and miracle to turn the tide around. Alright, so now let's see, the game has commenced. Okay. Oh,
Prepare for
yeah,
battle.
I thought we dire. Have fun, have fun. Hey, what is happening? Wait. Yep, correct. So now, both teams have swapped their place. Radiant by Team XingXin, and you have Centaur going to the offlane. You have the Magi in the middle. Monkey King, Enigma runs up, and then we have Tiny in the bottom with Panda. So both of them, they can decide who to become the offlane, and then we
30
have
seconds to
Invoker
battle.
in the middle. Yup. So their lane is very much straightforward lah for the Team Dire. There's nothing much to question. This is a head up, straight head up fight. It's time for them to catch up the rune. But if you can see, Team Radiant actually straightway give up the rune. They don't even plan on going. While for the top lane, yep, it's the same thing.
The battle begins.
Okay, and now there's the game was paused. It's okay, but this finally is an equal matchup. It's like 2 bounty rune for each teams. Yep. go when ready. Okay. So Brewmaster pick up 2 sets of tangos. I believe they just want to sustain in the lane. Tiny, one south, no south yet, and then one south. All of them, surprising, all of the support, they get one south in case their cores need their help. The observer ward here will be able to spot the Winter Wyvern coming from the back, but unfortunately this Mirana actually up the leap. No, it's up his arrow, so he couldn't leap away, suffer some damage with the arrow, and the Winter Wyvern will continue to harass to at least helps the Invoker to get the first lane of Creep Wave. So let's see. Meanwhile, at the top lane, the Creep Wave is being pulled towards the Bloodseeker, and bottom lane is Monkey King farming against the Panda. So it's like 1 versus 1 match, but Tiny is blocking. He used up his smoke that fast, and the time actually runs up. So I don't really understand.
Sorry about
Okay,
that.
but it's okay. Enigma Eidolon is trying to harass, but Brewmaster is doing a lot of damage. Monkey King tries to get the 4 hit, and then the courier comes in. What is this? The courier just runs to the middle, and he just got hit by the tree trunk, and that's it. One little chicken, pity chicken, dies by the tree trunk. Top lane, Winter Wyvern and Bloodseeker tries to arrest away this Ogre Magi, but I don't think that's possible because Ogre Magi, as you know, is what famous for its tankiness. So middle, Invoker is leading in terms of CS compared to the Mirana. Bottom lane, Tiny playing, chasing around with the Enigma. Both of them still level 1. And Panda is trying to come up with the Drunken Haze more often to prevent the Monkey King. At least they can get level, but at least we can prevent him from getting the last hit. Top lane Centaur running around. They want this Winter. They know that the Winter doesn't have the first skill yet. It's all on cooldown, but now the slow. Not enough mana for the first skill. And yes, the skills. This Arctic Burn comes up, trying to hit on both, but both of them are just too tanky. They couldn't get on any of them. So the Winter just flies back to safety, and now the Hoof Storm. They wanted to go for XingXin King, the Fire Blast, the Double H. But because both of them are getting low in HP, it turns out that the Bloodseeker is actually running faster. This actually caused them unable to kill.
Thanks.
So now, XingXin King being south by the Winter Wyvern immediately regen backs to full HP. Bottom lane, if you have observed, this game is totally going in favor of Team Dire. Unlike last game, okay, you can see last game it was Team XingXin groups who actually gets a first blood, and now it's actually Team Xavier who actually gets the first blood, and it's a solo queue as usual. So yes, this is totally like the last game, but the only difference is will they able to get back the comeback just like the previous game? Because okay, and now Monkey King gets the 4 hit. There, the very hit needed, and the first kill, Boundless Strike hits on Till. One no hit will be enough to kills on the Panda. Despite the miss, he will still get on the kill. Yes, very nice play by Tong Tong. Okay, so at this moment, 4-minute mark, both teams tries to pull up the creeps. Both teams just don't want each other to get their experience needed. If we see this Enigma, only thing he's doing is he's just constantly pulling the creep wave. He's just trying to buy time before Panda and Tiny gets more experience. That's why the only thing he do is like, despite being quite slow in farming, yeah, he just wants to slow down. He doesn't farm really fast, but the only thing he can do is also slow down opponent. But you can see Team Dire is already uneasy with such moves.
Radiant's top tower
They
is
just
under
want
attack.
to kill this Enigma probably. as they don't have any quite huge level. Top lane plays around with each other again, using South, and then we have Enigma managed to snatch the rune with the Mill Fist. Nice play indeed. Middle losing in terms of CS, and top lane we have the Magi chasing after the Bloodseeker, and the slow comes right up, tries to hook stomp on people but misses on any of it, and the Blood Ride comes out as well, and we're silenced under Centaur, and one more hit, Hero goes down, and killing from it, he regen from the Blood Rage. So not really looking good for the Centaur. If he managed to hit on the first hook storm, he could actually change the entire situation. And meanwhile, Monkey King level 5 against the level 4 Brewmaster. I think he can actually win on this lane at least, because despite the miss though, okay, let's see. So at the moment, it's 1-2 in favor of Dire. As you can see, Team Dire, Tiny is just constantly disturbing Enigma. Enigma is still level 2 at 6-minute mark. And Centaur and Monkey King managed to bring back the CS, but Team Dire is already leading in terms of 2,000 net worth. I'm not really sure what's going to happen, but definitely not looking good for Team Radiant. It's like, you didn't did anything wrong, but the only thing you did is you did nothing, and that's actually wrong. So, yep, you see he runs to the front, he tries to dive on the Tiny, but he gets the stun, he gets the miss, and he gets the clap, and he could probably goes down as well. What is this? You are core, dive into a support, and then you're unable to get the kill that you wanted. In fact, you give up your own life. Okay, I don't really think that's a good idea, but it's okay. Probably because of the miss as well. He didn't expect that miss actually have such a huge impact. It's like it's actually have a 70% miss chance. Top lane, Bloodseeker despite harassment. Yeah, there's people who says Action Doto King. Okay. So, wow. Okay. So both of them are just farming kind of safe. They are waiting for their ultimates to be online before they can go for the big kill. Bottom lane, Monkey King farming. Top lane, everyone is just doing casual farming. The Arctic Burn being casted out with the Splinter Blast, but it's not going to enough to do any effect. So yes, finally Monkey King just wanted to jump up the tree to get his power threats. He has 7 Tango in the meantime. This is totally different compared to the first game. Both teams are getting this game onto a more serious manner, because first game is like kills are happening everywhere. In a split second, you know there's one moment but actually there's 3 kills happening concurrently in top, bottom and middle lane. But this game is just so slow. It's like everybody, they wanted to farm first, they wanted to get their own item first before they decided to go for the kill. They don't want to do any mistake, especially for the Team Dire, because they know that if they did a correct mistake, probably they could give Team Radiant a chance to come back, just like how they advantaged from it in the last game. And now immediate TP comes out, and he will not be afraid of the Rupture. And yep, Ogre Magi runs to the safety. Invoker will continues his farm in the jungle as he completed the Midas already. If you look at the net worth, this is exactly how it is in the first game. It's like the Team Dire You have all the network leading
Radiant's bottom tower is
top.
under attack.
Now they wanted to kill the Bloodseeker, and now not enough for the charge, but the Stampede comes out, and the Boundless Stride. He knows that he have to wait for him, and now the Boundless Stride, but the Sunstrike comes out, hits on the Monkey King, but the Bloodseeker will go pays for his life. So far it's 2-3, and Enigma will goes down for getting the bounty rune as well. Okay, does the second skill? Yep, it will slow him by 10%. And Milfleece buys him some time and surf away. That's pretty funny. They have been chasing each other for like really far. It's like you chase onto the room, you goes one round and you comes back to the river. Probably 15 seconds for that chasing. Still an interesting game.
Shadows take us.
Oh, Bloodseeker smart. Opens up his ulti while he gets Rupture and Blood Rise so that nobody can get close to him. Smart move indeed. So he can continue his taunt in the middle. Meanwhile, Invoker kills on the Mirana. And now the Monkey King wanted to go for one, and the Blood Rival comes out. And no, the Boundless Strike will not connect because of the Monkey King tries to, you know, wait for the estimation. Yeah, he tries to estimate where's the Bloodseeker was, and when he lifts up his club, that's the time he gets silent. And bottom lane, Double H comes up with the Centaur, who might wanted to go for a Vanguard first. Yep, bottom lane, he knows that he couldn't get a lot of last hit, so the only thing he can do is use Double H to damage him at the same time and get last hit. And now smoke rotation comes to the top. They will saw the Monkey King and the Blood Ride, the stun, the toss, the... Oh, that is deadly. It's totally deadly, come on. It's like you rupture and you just get tossed to 100 meter away. That's truly sickening, okay? And another TP rotation. Stampede comes right on time. The hood has been completed, who can give him a little bit tanky, but things are still not looking good. 4,000 gold lead for Team Dire, and I believe this is just going to escalate very quick. So what else that they can do? At this part, Invoker already like halfway to their X, and the arrow will not connect. In fact, it connects. It connects to somebody that is hiding in the jungle. Come on, this is a whole new level. Alright. There's no shrine yet. What are they planning to do? All of them are just going for the Midas.
Dire's top tower
Is basically going for the Midas as well? No, right? Yep. Finally, there's somebody who's not. Thank God, because I wouldn't be expecting a farming game. Is truly getting a little bit boring, because all of them, they just wanted to get their resources. But of course, it's a wise choice for Team Dire, because they know that Team Dire is they can farm much faster. Then why not they just, with the existing level, why not they just continue to farm? Yeah.
Shadows take us.
Moonlight Shadow being used. And Enigma finally getting the level 6. And they have the first black hole. And they already started to walk into the below. And the Moonlight Shadow will comes out anytime. And the scan will spot out the Team Radiant movement. That is indeed a very good
Dire's top tower is under attack.
sorry, a very good scan. Now they are letting Tiny to farm back, but I don't really understand, because Tiny already have their dagger, and he actually revealed out as well. So in the meantime, Brewmaster tries to get on his dagger as well. He's already 1,000 from it. For now, I believe Panda can actually go for the fight, because he only uses ultimate once in this game though. And now the stun, the toes, the Sunfire is not going to connect, but the Panda already comes up with the ulti. And now the Pandaren with the ulti, they want this Centaur so hard. The Stampede, he knows that he's going to escape, but the only thing he can do now is the stun, the total rupture. And now the Monkey comes to rescue with the ultimate. They wanted to get by this field. They know that they couldn't kill this Centaur yet, and now everything just comes on below. The Boundless Strike, Centaur will still go down, but the Tiny will go down, and the Winter comes. The curse will hit on 3. Everybody will be hitting on the Ogama Giant with the blood red comes burst all on him, and now Enigma. Everybody chasing on him with the Sunstrike spotted, and now the black hole on the Bloodseeker. He wants the kill before he dies. The defending blast will connect on nobody, and the Monkey King, as usual, he is the king of the monkey. So he is the king of the jungle. He just runs into the trees, hide inside the trees.
The prize is mine.
So it's a 3-for-1 exchange for the fight recap. Interesting fight. The first team fight ever. 800 gold in favor of Team Dire. They know that the Panda doesn't have any ulti yet. So this is the time they can get some killbacks from the Team Dire, which in fact the right choice.
You, my friend, are just
at this stage, yep, I think that the Panda is just underestimating them. But yep, you see, you shouldn't after all, because anything is possible in Dota. Probably he knows that he could be more tanky, or he probably expecting that the Team Radiant is afraid of taking another war. That actually gives him that much of confidence. But without up, and now Bloodseeker comes to the bottom, and they actually saw Monkey King as well, and now the Rupture. Okay, Monkey King jumps on the tree. The arrow hits on the Panda. They wanted this tower but so hard, but it's get denied, and now the Moonlight Shadow, will it comes on time? Yes, it will. So Rupture is being used. Tower getting denied. I believe Team Dire still earns from this fight. Okay, you force out Moonlight Shadow, you deny the tower, then yep, everything seems fine.
Bullseye.
How many times are you gonna miss?
So in the meantime, the difference is not truly getting huge. The lead still remains at probably 5,000. So the hope now is on this Monkey King. Can he do like mid one, save the entire team by using the monkey? He's on top of the tree, and Winter doesn't spot him out yet. But the Tiny is alone on top, and Monkey King is quite far from me. Oh, he jumps in front. The Balance Strike. And Tiny just blinks inside. Then the Shadow Blade from the dust, and the dust will be spotted out on the Machine Dota King, and he will go down. Everybody just march on through him. The Rupture, he just ruptured the Mirana before he died, and now the Winter Curse and the Meteor, but the Meteor will do 0 damage due to the curse, and now the Splinter Blast and the Defending Blast will hit on many, and now the Monkey King runs into the inside. The EMP Tornado, he will get all the damage, and it's a 2 dead from the Team Radiant. And the Panda still trying to chase on the Centaur, prevent him from running away. The Tornado comes on time, and the Sun tries connects. No, you will not connect, but he will still goes down, and therefore it's a 3-for-1. 3 cores for 1 core. Yep. It's not looking good. Totally not looking good.
Radiant's bottom tower has been denied.
And that's why Team Dire, they understand the situation.
Radiant's
They are now
tower is under attack.
marching through, and Tiny is already getting more and more aggressive. He's stunned, and he throws him, and now the dagger, there's Brewmaster with the dagger as well, with the coast, yes, the clap. No matter how you leap, they already corner you in every single area. You have Winter from the bottom, you have Tiny from the top, and you have Panda from the right. Definitely, they got you surrounded. This is so scary. Come on, just leave Mirana, man. The Seeker, he saw somebody in the bottom. He wanted to kill him while farming. Yep. Okay, and he probably knew that the Eidolon is much more lucrative. Okay, Monkey King now at the bottom lane, jumping, hopping on 3 to 3s, and the Tiny, all of them, they actually knew something is up. They saw something. I suppose they saw something. Yes, that's exactly. And Tiny, the smoke will be revealed. The stun. Oh my God! The toes. He toes on the Monkey King when he jumps in front, and he just gets stunned by himself for 4 seconds, because when you throw something, the trees will goes down, and that causing you to stun yourself for 4 seconds. Okay, I see. Wow. this is what happens when you fall from the trees. Even Monkey King itself have to be stunned for 4 seconds. Imagine the impact. So guys, never ever simply climb a tree. Alright. Middle lane. Okay, multicast, but not going to do anything. They just won the bounty room. So for this game, one more remaining bounty rune at the moment. Okay. And then top lane, Enigma finished his mecha already. A little bit more for the Guardian Greaves. Enigma only uses Black Hole for the first time in the entire game. So I'm not really sure how things are working out. They really need to stop this Invoker, that's for sure. If you can see, Invoker network is already two times of the rest. And the lead will just going to get more and more wider. Close to 10,000 network lead. Bottom lane, they get caught on the Monkey King once again with the Panda. It's only Panda alone using the fire, and 3 Panda chasing after a monkey. Bottom definitely is a battle of animal. It's Panda against monkey, and Panda win. Now you know. Okay, and Tiny runs in the middle. They saw this Mirana just leap to the safety, and Centaur have the blink dagger as well. Okay, he blinks again, dodging the avalanches, but not enough time. Yes, the stampede just saved him, letting him to run away from the ice wall. That is a good play. While Enigma rests on the top lane, at least getting 1 tower and giving them the financial resources that they urgently needed. And now the Bloodseeker, yes, I think he spotted Enigma. If you can see, the trees are so empty here. Everybody can spot you. Come on, at least hide on, you know, somewhere here or somewhere here. Like, seriously, go hide other place, man. Okay, so this is level 11. Okay, let's see. So now Enigma going close to level 12, while Mirana wandering around in the river, getting the Invi rune, getting spot out. The dust will be popped. He will goes now. 5 to 16, and it's close to 10,000 lead already. The only one that could change the entire tide lies on the Black Hole and
Dire's bottom tower is under
the
attack.
Monkey King. If both of their ultimates can connect together, they could still stand a chance to win this game. So now,
Dire are scanning.
the scan always comes right on time. They can see the scan, and oh my god, what is actually happening? It's actually the Dire who initiate first, and
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
let's see. Hey, there's still the Black Hole though.
Bottoms up.
So now Centaur is now, yep, he will get sacrificed once again. Invoker, yep, will not get on any kill. He will just continue his farming journey, leading 10,000 net worth. Mirana tries to comes out with a Mjolnir. Not even Mjolnir. It's only like what? Let's see. Yep, it's only the Maelstrom. He just tries to recover from it. Probably can accelerate his farm a little bit. Okay. At the same time, bottom lane we have Panda getting soul farm up. He have his Midas and he's going for the Radiance, while Bloodseeker going for the boost of travel already. He already has his Orchid online.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Probably because he wanted to stop on the Enigma, and now this Mirana is just getting nowhere. He is a solo mid hero, and look at his net worth. It's like
Radiant's bottom
fourth
tower
from
is
the
under
below.
attack.
What is this? And now Tower 2 is now down. So when this goes down, Are they going to march
Dire's
through
top tower
or
is
no?
under attack.
They're just going back to defend their tower as Enigma constantly pressure on their lane. Enigma just TPs back to the safety once again, farming out on his dagger, and there's nothing much that they could do. You have so many people to disable. I'm not really sure how things could work.
Excellent.
Oh my god. Okay. Oh, now the Tiny will in fact meet with the Monkey King, and the Monkey King just comes up, and meanwhile middle lane you have the Stampede, and nope, 5 of them. They runs around each other with the Stampede, but nope, they were not able to encounter with anybody that they hope to meet. So up to this part, Team Dire, they know that this is the time that they could go for the fight because Miranda is still in the middle. They should go for it right now. The stun, the blink, the toss, it will god burst. Don't forget, Pandaren now is already on the front line. He is ready for the next round of attempt, ready for the next round of initiation. And how could they actually go inside to fight? And now you see Ogre Magi just got tossed into the middle with an EMP. Ogre Magi getting surrounded by 5 opponent player. Imagine the disaster. Midnight Pulse being cast on the middle, slowing them down. And yep, they decided to go for the below, they go for the bottom lane because they know that there is no Midnight Pulse, so why not they just go for it. And meanwhile, top lane Centaur is raiding top. Okay, Monkey King is already in position, but they don't have any ultimate yet. Tornado being cast out by Invoker, and now the tower is already like 300 HP left. One more attempt, the tower will be gone, and the Panda will decide.
Top tower is under attack.
The entire Dire will goes back because they know that the Panda, they know that, you know, Pandaren, they don't have the health. Why not just play safe? You don't commit any mistake and just win the game and being crowned the champion. That's it. Well, Team Radiant now, all the pressure is actually in Team Radiant. And seriously, Enigma needs this Blink Dagger very desperately. Seriously. They just need it to be online to at least commit a fight. Entire game, this Enigma, the only thing he can do is to red and probably Midnight Pulse to defend. His Black Hole is actually just he just used one time in the entire game, and that's what I really feel sad about. At least you use, like, you know, once in probably, you see, because the cooldown is very long, he needs to make sure that he benefits most from it. But at the same time, because he's being too safe, because there isn't really a chance for him to use, he will just keeps on it. Bottom lane, Monkey King. Monkey King is a very quick response, but was still being caught by the team. And now ultimate being cast out by the Monkey King, but nope, he will goes down as well, probably. And yes, he will go down as well. And Ogre Magi, yes, both of them that tries to save them, he will goes down. And meanwhile, where is the Enigma? Enigma is now at the top lane, tries to red out the tower. Monkey King will buy back. He needs to defend this tower. If this tower tree gone, this is definitely Rex slain by them. And Tiny standing in the front line. Yes, the T3 is now down. Their Rex is exposed and the Moonlight Shadow is being cast out, but the sentry is being placed. They are ready for the team fight already. Everybody is run around very scattered. And now the Monkey King, Centaur blinks in front, and the Black Hole connects on 2, but he suddenly got silenced by the Blood Right, and the Enigma will go burst down. Being the second Black Hole of the game only. And now Monkey King, he will go down once again after eating all the damage by the Team Dire. And despite leaping several times, Mirana will go down as well. One lane of Rex is confirmed. Ogre Magi tries whatever they can to repel, but there isn't many things that they could do. The only thing they could do is to watch their teammate from dying and the Rex being gets by the team. And now Centaur is alone in the outside and he will go down, and now the only remaining hero will be the immediate buyback. There's only 2 against 5 with Winter Wyvern constantly healing and Bloodseeker recovering from the Blood Rage. Yep, I believe that should be it. He blinks inside with the Stampede. He hooks some on 2, but the Orchid instantly silenced. Immediate dieback. nothing much they can do. One lane of Rex is confirmed, further leads to 20k net worth, and they just know that they can just go for the middle. Nothing that they can do. The Midnight Pulse could only slow them temporarily, but as time goes on, this is already a confirmed situation. Winter Wyvern constantly healing his teammate, and the Bloodseeker recovering from the Blood Rage, while Panda still has the ultimates, so they are not afraid at all to go on a full fight with the Team Radiant. And now Team Radiant with the Monkey King comes in front, the arrow connects, but the Cold Embrace will help to recover, and the Sunshine Meteor will kill the Mirana before they're able to leap. And now the Panda runs inside to horn on the Enigma, and the Enigma will go down once again, and the last remaining hero, Monkey King, gets silent and surrounded. He will go down as the final survivor, and that's it. Double kill pick up by the Winter Wyvern. I believe that should be the game. With all of their team dead in the at the same time, yes, GGWP is called. Congratulations for Team Xavier from Sungailong, who will be crowned champion, and they will be winning the prize of 1,000 ringgit, while Team XingXin from Kampar will win prize of 500 ringgit. And both of these are sponsored by Maximum Cyber Cafe and also Give Internet Cafe. So thank you very much for watching, as the game has actually come to an end. Best of 3 has turned out to be a 0-2 game by the Team Sungailong. So I hope you enjoy the game, and if you feel you know, you can help, why not train yourself out and join our tournament next year to prove once again that you are a better player and earn back the pride that belongs to your campus. Alright, so hope you enjoy watching. That's it. Thank you very much for watching. Hey,
嘛，第二名咗嘛，objective 咯，objective 同埋objective，嗱呢個我哋佢哋兩個打嘛係咪？有贏一盤啦，總之有贏嗰盤嘅都有。team 係咩 TLM 冇贏過盤冇嗱呢個 objective 嘅，嗱呢個 objective
拍一下手就好了。
组枪哦，不组枪哦。
是哦。
哦。
第二次才看到他的真实实力哦。
哦
他拜片都很强了的
啊，那个时候就大概看到出事了。那时候，他那时候守那个塔守，第一场我看他守这样久，我就有点不是很好预感。
是
哦，结果真的
很强才可以守到这样子啊。
是啊，他守了很久哦，你守到这样，你还守到这样，真的是。然后第二场直接，我看第二场哦，甘巴有点放弃了，他的肌肉后面好像是懂输了，乱打。啊，就是
对。taste 到他们的味道了。
他懂了，好像刚才那个也是他们最强阵容，他们打中输啊，哇，傻了，可怜哦，是吧
LG 00，
下面也是打一场的，
打一场啊，
也是都是上海龙赢了这次，跟上次很不一样哦。我记得我3年前打的时候是
不一样，现在跟巴全部都打PUBG 6队罢了喂。
啊，哦。
6队参加罢了，出来龙这里9队还要踢1队出去啊，
怪不得啦，真的很不一样啊，真的是。对吧？
没有，我给那个怎么先？
哦，OK OK。200啊，那
等一下一起去吃顿饼。
走啊走啊，
但是等拍完那个怎么样？
可以了可以了，没问题。你要我这边逗留 game 都可以啊，你看我还有low priority 啊。
low priority 啊？
我去 lead game 嘛。
哦。
是吧？等等。这是谁的 idea？ 这是要搞史莱龙打甘巴。
这是我的 idea 啊，哥也不支持啊，他讲太短了，我讲很差哦，现在生意放这个地不会出去啊，12千啊，都生意都挺平的了。这里也是，我看到史莱龙的生意也是淡，给他们 refresh 一下，还有多大这个 game 啊，不然就是打 PUBG。
是啊是啊，就是这样嘛，谁讲大人的就来了嘛，是这样哦，是咯。之前一阵子都大没有搞，都是什么 PUBG 里边啊。
我们没有搞，其他 CC 又不搞，全部人都忘记了。
是吧？
这样。
是啊。
我搞这样子 GTI 又跟着搞哦。这样子 OK 了。
因为他是这样的，之前他们现在看那些都做的，他们不要做了嘛。用 GTI 呢，我觉得它里面都是有问题啊。
他搞也是好啦，大家一起都可以。
是咯是咯，搞回一点啊。搞回一点。
我做 PUBG 他又没有做 PUBG。
他的电脑都不能用。是啊是啊。
这个不好。
是吧？
整行很高。
哦。
就是我们的玩手机。
是啊，其实摩巴雷真，因为好像我之前看我朋友玩，他们拿奖也是有拿，也是跟多大线一样的钱哦。所以比较难聊。
新人那些新开学那些人可能都不会玩多大线。
是啊是啊，时代都变了。而且罗大自己又比较争气嘞，然后我们这老皮啊，他又不要出一些event还是什么鬼来给我们玩。
他event太大了，而且他应该撮成，他这么大了，讲应该撮成很多小的。
对对对，而且
鼓励那些新。
是，其实他这样的做法是哦，没有人想要玩，是因为你一来你要打，你要赚钱，
门槛太大了。
对，所以一来你就打到最高，不然你就永远在那边。是不是这样？
我们这私人界也是没有什么钱的啊。
是啊。其实大家都是，政府今年不是丢10million呢？看好。
10个million，我看一下子没有了咯。
搞一个史莱奥没有，搞一个。是啊。
不够啊。
是啊，他带不够旺，而且，至少现在他们比较支持 game 嘛。
但是他还可以带动啊，或者政府丢10million，那个 pandemic 讲我又丢10million。
对哦。
这样大家一起丢。
如果能
丢又讲我丢10 million，丢10 OK 啦。
而且你
带头啊。
是哦。
有望啊，不然我看老杨生意又淡，因为我supply那些东西啊。老婆做口是真的又是可以考虑一下。 上到140人啊，140多个平安的，不错哦。
我觉得如果一来直接而且卖换了就起码因为人很少在
现在很多人家看是爽啊，然后就紧张了。
就是因为他们两个打到好嘛，前面就是一边打，这两个我看他们两个。
看很多人回来看了，对，那个都的。还有那个还没买。